Hey there, guys. I wanted to, first off, go into store because I have enough IP to buy a random champion shard. So I'm going to do that. And then I wanted to show you guys a game. This was a ranked game on my climb up. And I have no idea. Oh, there's the legacy chests. Of course, right after the day after I make my video doing the Hextech chest unboxing, the legacy chests come out. You know what? I'm gonna get a $25 RP card for Christmas, so I'm gonna just do a Hextech chest unboxing then. Getting the 10 legacy chests plus 1 bonus set. So, grab the mystery champion shard, and then I come over to here. Pop it open. Corky, huh? You must mean Swain. Champion permanent. Ah, still a little bit off. Anyways, so this game was very interesting. It's this top game right here, the latest one. While I was in the game, the garage fuse, which the garage is where the internet extension that's coming out here is, blew. Which was actually a major league problem for me, because it meant that I had no internet. So I went 17, 12, and 14 with 401 CS, the most CS in the game. Somehow. Even after spending several minutes AFK, I came back and had the most farm in game. After a little while, I just went inside and hooked into Inside's internet. And after that happened, something really weird happened. I got desynced. I'm hoping it's not going to show up in the replay, but basically, what I mean by I got desynced is it was incredibly weird. Everything that I did, like, you know, my reactions were instant, just like normal. But the entirety of the game was moving slower, and then every time every now and then, it would just jump forward randomly. So, for example, there were times when I was dead, and I was looking at my death timer, and my death timer said that I still had 20 seconds left to spend dead. And then, all of a sudden, I instantly was alive. With it still displaying me as having 20 seconds left dead. In addition to this, my ultimate had a 20-second longer effective cooldown. When I would ping my ultimate later on into the game, it would display the ultimate as having like 30 seconds left, but then when I pinged it, it said that it actually had 3 seconds left of cooldown in the chat, or that it was up in the chat. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And then when it came back up, I tried casting it, and it didn't go off. Or when it came back up, you know, when I clicked to ping it and the ping said that it was available, I tried casting it and it didn't work. I was completely desynced from the server. So there, the Vayne and Lux went super aggressive and we just killed them. Both heals were blown. Both mine and hers. One thing I wish that I could see in the replay system was what Keystone Mastery people were running. No, we're just doing lane phase stuff. You know, farming and dodging skill shots. I'm just constantly moving, and I'm rarely getting hit by this Lux's stuff. Just because I'm constantly moving, I'm actually using attack move to attack minions most of the time with this. Which attack move is just a glorious thing, let me tell you. It's letting me stay constantly moving while not while also helping me farm and helping me last hit. You guys will notice that I have almost double this Girl CS. Now, there what happened was Shyvana was spam pinging that she was on her way bottom lane. And when I looked in the map, it looked like she was in the area, and then she moved away from bot lane. So we went aggressive thinking that Shyvana was coming, because she was sitting there spam pinging that she was coming. And then she never showed up, but the Warwick did. He runs in, ults me, and kills me. Now, in just a moment, when I'm running back to lane after this death, is when I DC. The Warwick is going to run into the turret and try to turret dive the Alistar, but the Alistar is going to survive. Right here, I'm running back to lane and I'm typing, you know, just chatting. And then, at this point, I was actually disconnected. The Wi-Fi was dead. I was just sitting there doing nothing. So now I get to see what happened while I was disconnected. We get a dragon, Shyvana kills Warwick. And people start moving bottom lane to cover and keep this Vayne from just free farming and catching up to me. In just a moment, I think, is when I'll actually be back inside the house and start reconnecting, but it's going to take me actually physically disconnecting and reconnecting from the game to get me back into it. Also, after I come back in and notice that the desync is happening, I'm going to disconnect and reconnect in order to see if the desync fixes itself. So Alistar is just doing really well and playing really smart here for being in the lane 2v1. He's just sitting under turret and letting the wave push into him. And this is what you should be doing when you're sitting in the lane 2v1. Not pushing out and farming like I typically do. Just sit under your turret, wait for the farm to come to you. I typically wind up getting killed when I push out of the turret. So, you know. I wonder, when is it that I reconnect? Because my teammates have got to be thinking at this point, oh, he's never coming back. GG, FF20, report Twitch. Okay, so she gets a kill on... Sivana runs in, gets a kill on the Vayne, and then Warwick kills her, and Xerath kills the Alistar with his ultimate, and then they push down and kill the turret. I actually have no idea when I'm going to come back, but I'm hoping it's going to be soon, because right now this is looking legitimately bleak. And you guys saw, this game was a victory, and I have no idea how, but I gained 27 LP for this. There we go, now I'm back. Hold on now, is this the I'm actually back, or is this the... It says that I reconnected, but I'm really just sitting there. Oh, this is the I'm actually back. So when I actually reconnected to the game, it was sitting there for like several minutes before I decided to... Or not several minutes, but for like a little bit. It was sitting there, attempting to reconnect at the top. Even after I had reconnected, and it took me relogging to actually get back into the game. So now at this point, they're pretty much yelling at me and pinging me a lot. Okay, nobody's pinging yet, but they're pretty much just yelling at me to go top lane. The Teemo was sitting there yelling at me, go top lane, go top lane, go top lane, why aren't you going top lane? And then, after a little while, and then I'm sitting there thinking, dude, I'm level 7, they're level 11 and 14. If I go top lane, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna kill me, but if you really want me to go top lane, sure, why not? I guess I'll go top lane and see what I can do. That Xerath is really low. I might be able to come out of stealth with my ultimate and burst him in seconds. And then he starts pinging me back and I back off. Singed is doing Singed things. We're going to kill him. And then I'm going to die basically because of the desync. A lot of my deaths are because I was desynced. Like, I legit could not see skill shots. Any skill shots anybody threw at me after the disconnect probably hit. And why is because I could not see them coming. Here I just kind of come over to here, pop out a stealth on the Vayne, and start hitting her. But this was actually really stupid of her, and really stupid of me. If she had a brain, she would have turned on me and killed me. She had a massive minion wave there who all would have been targeting me. She's 40 CS up on me now, and she's a couple levels up on me now. So, you know, if she were smart, she would have turned there instead of... you know, running. So now we're just kind of doing stuff. Now, at this point, I'm really wanting to just go bot lane and farm. And why I'm really wanting to just go bot lane and farm is because I need to farm to get back into this game. I need to catch back up in gold and experience to my opponents. And that's not going to happen if I'm just sitting there not doing anything, letting the enemy team take advantages. Now this is where I disconnected and relogged in order to see if that would fix my desync issue. You guys aren't noticing the desync issue here because this is post-game commentary. This is a replay. But basically, my ultimate had an extra 20 seconds on the cooldown. Everybody was moving slower and then jumping forward. I had some pretty massive problems that make it so that I'm very, very surprised we won this game. The Ludens kills the Teemo. Here, I just stealthed in, flashed over the wall, killed them both really fast with my ultimate. And then I'm back, and buy an Infinity Edge. And some boots. And a dagger. You noticed, though, in the post-game, probably, that I didn't end with boots. I actually sold them for a Mercurial Scimitar, and why is because this Wolfman Warwick was really loving just ulting me and ripping me limb from limb every team fight. Here we come in stealth. I think I'm gonna catch out the Vayne, but she actually kills me and then she proceeds to get wrecked. He's going to come in, get Warwick ulted, and pretty much just melt. So now, we are losing turrets, losing ground, and pretty much all of our advantage from the early game is very much so gone. I need to show you guys the gold chart for this game. I'm not sure if you guys saw it earlier or not, but you guys need to see the goal chart for this game. It goes up, and then it plummets back down, and then it spikes back up. Here, the Shyvana really wants the turret, but she is going to, after a little bit, turn and kill both of them. They're going to get them both, and then try for the turret again. However, the Vayne is going to be a problem. I'm going to come out of stealth, ult, murder Vayne, take the turret, and pretty much just good times. The thing that I find most surprising is how strong I actually am. Now at this point he's sitting here pinging, hey, let's kill this singed, hey, let's kill this singed. But I really didn't think that I'd be able to help him with the singed. After a little bit I turned around and I'm just like, okay, I'll come back and help you. And then, lo and behold, he tosses the singed into me, which I was expecting the singed to just flip me into his poison and kill me. But he doesn't! At least not yet. And I don't actually die, I sit there auto-attacking him a lot and spend a lot of time in combat getting... Actually, I don't have that mastery on this mastery page. But yeah, I'm not running that mastery, but I should be. That mastery is really good. I think I'm actually running double-edged sword. But I should be running the mastery that's like, you scale up in damage, your damage increases by 1% every second you're in combat, up to 5%. That would actually be a really good idea for a mastery to be running, but I don't have it on this page. Anyways, we kill the singed. I get a lot of fervor stacks. We come up top lane, kill the Vayne, and then we start farming and pushing. And then we start moving in to come down here and kill everything, and then I die. Because Lux Ultimate hurts. Now then, I'm trying to make this recording really fast because I honestly don't want to be recording for that long right now. We killed the Singed, or no, we killed the Warwick. The Singed got away. And then he turned around and came back. And now he's just kind of running around. Why is it back down to 1 times? I thought I had it on 4 times. Let's just center the camera on me. So that I don't have to worry about constantly moving it around. Catch up the Lux, catch up the Vayne. And then I get out of dodge before the Warwick comes in and murders my face. The Warwick instead murders the Teemo's face. And my teammates run for it. They're fighting, I come in stealth. At this point, I pop out of ultimate and just plain kill everything. Well, I kill 2 everythings, and then the Xerath kills me, and then the Xerath dies to Teemo, and then the Vayne dies, or the Vayne kills the Alistar, while the Kassadin runs away. Honestly, I think that with Kassadin's burst damage and Alistar's crowd control, I think they could have killed her. You know, I might be wrong about this, but I think they could have killed her. At this point, our Shyvana has the most farm in the game by so much, and she's already full build. And the Kassadin is getting close. Meanwhile, I still have a couple more items that I'm going to wind up building. Okay, I swear I set it to 2 times and not 1 times, but it's on 1 times now. I'm stealthing, invisible, stalking the Singed, and then I decide to just pop out of stealth and kill the wave. Taking all of that farm is incredibly useful, and incredibly less risky than killing the Singed. We force the Singed to back off in fear, and we don't chase Singed. Because never chase Singed. Chasing Singed is a bad. I take Krugs, and I take Farm, and Singed dies, Singed kills Shyvana, Teemo kills Lux, Xerath kills Teemo, Xerath kills Alistar, and I'm just like, nope. I'm just gonna keep farming. I'm walking around in stealth. I open up on the team fight, get Warwicked, and then my teammates just kind of chase them down after all the damage that I dealt to everybody. Meanwhile, Singed is in top lane. Kassadin backs to stop him from splitting. We get a turret. And then they go on the Xerath, kill him. The Lux is apparently having connection issues. And then we just kind of start killing things. Yay, killing things. I get Warwick ulted and just kind of wrecked. However, I survive, we kill the Warwick. I stealth back, because stealth basing is even more useful now, because the stealth lasts so much longer now. I buy some stuff, I've got a pickaxe, and I've got a Bork. That pickaxe is gonna go into, Last Whisper, Lord Dominic's regards.
I'll be right
I stealth in, start damaging Singed, and then I don't chase Singed. So he gets away. I never chase the Singed. This is a reoccurring theme here. Damage Singed, make Singed run away, but don't ever chase Singed. Never chase Singed.
Sneaky, sneaky. It's me.
I pop out of stealth, kill her, and then... Ooh, they take the Elder Drake. And then I stealth in, damage the Singed, and then never chase Singed. Rule number 1 of League of Legends, don't chase Singed. My health was keeping up to date with the DESYNC, but my positioning wasn't, which was a problem. My positioning sorta it was really weird. The DESYNC was incredibly weird, and I have no idea how to describe it. Basically, as I'm moving here, like, I'm seeing all of this movement. But it's happening slower. And right there, I tried to use my ultimate, and I couldn't. Like, I pinged that my ultimate was up, and it actually wasn't because of the desync. So I hit my ultimate, and nothing happened. Here, if I go back to that little team fight there. When I was still alive, if I look at it, you can see it's displaying that my ultimate is up. In reality, my ultimate won't be coming back up for another 9 seconds because my computer is desynced, if that makes any sense.
A summoner has disconnected.
So, Oh, come on. I just set the speed up, and then it's... Like, every time I set the speed up, it's automatically dropping back down to 1. So if I set it to 0.5, this is now accurate to what I was seeing in-game, with it being stuck on 0.5 like this. Everything is moving half as fast, but every couple of seconds, everything skips forward. Oh, I think it even showed on there. I sort of, like, blinked forward a little bit.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Kill Singed, kill Vayne, die to the Lux because Luxalt and Xerath hurt. They kill Lux, and we just kinda are doing some work. Get the turret, get the inhibitor. There will be a point in time in this game where we had 3 inhibitors. At this point, you guys can kind of see the desync a little bit, where I'm not moving and then all of a sudden I jump. Yeah, that's the desync. The server had no idea where I was. I had no idea where I was. My computer had no idea where I was. So my positioning, in a lot of these teamfights, my positioning is off and my kiting is extremely poor. Why? Because I'm moving so slow and then jumping around so randomly. I have basically no control over my character, however, I still have a lot of control over the game. Another thing that was pretty interesting is a bit later on, I'm looking in the tab menu to see when Dragon and Baron are going to respawn, and it's displaying that Dragon is going to respawn in 15 minutes, and Baron is going to respawn in 11 minutes. Now this is after the next time Baron is taken.
It's me.
I'm getting chased by this Warwick who is going to ult me, and I'm going to get Xerath ulted, but he is then going to die to the Teemo. Who is then going to die to Vayne, and so is Alistar. Because Vayne is actually really strong. They just got triple inhib, and the enemy team has one singular turret keeping them in this. I don't know how they didn't surrender at this point, because this is bronze, remember. And not just high bronze, and not even high bronze, this is deep bronze. Like, I climbed out of bronze 5, I'm in bronze 4 right now. So, yeah, no, this is not a very easy game. This is a very weird game, where we're winning, and we're winning by a fair amount, but at this point everybody's full build, so it doesn't even matter. The gold, it may be saying that we have... It's even saying now that they have a 1k gold lead. But that's 1k of 104,000. Apparently nobody on my team is actually making money right now. We get the Elder Drake, Vayne kills me, Vayne kills Kassadin, Vayne dies, and basically my entire team dies, but we got the Elder Drake, so it's not a terrible thing. They didn't get the Elder Drake. However, we are going to trade 3 for 5 and Elder, so they're not going to get the... Because we got it, and that was the only thing on the map left for them to take, other than turrets and inhibitors, that's all that they can take. I respawn. At this point, I'm just kind of jumping around everywhere. We killed the Singed. I did actually chase the Singed this time and kill him. walk back, pick up a potion, and then keep farming. At this point, everybody's last build, like earlier, later on into the game, they're going to tell you, or they're going to tell us to just farm, and Cassidy is going to say, everyone's full build, what's the point in farming? Well, he is kinda right. There's also the fact of, you have to keep your farm up so that the ranking system will actually give you an S rank. I don't think I even got an S rank for this game, just because of how many times I died because that was literally just because of the desync, too. I killed that, and then I actually physically cannot dodge those skill shots because of the desync. I also didn't see Singed right next to me just because of the desync. He wasn't even there on my screen when I was in game. So now they're going GG, game's over, and nope. We're going to come in, get some kills, keep them from taking our base. This is another point where it's displaying on my screen that I'm going to respawn in another 30 seconds. And then I'm just suddenly alive, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? This thing was saying that I still had 30 seconds of death left. So, some things that the server keeps track of and the game is constantly asking for, even if it doesn't update on my screen, it does update in-game when it happens. So like me being revived is something that is triggered by the server. But something that is tracked and triggered by my computer is my ultimate's cooldown. So if my ultimate cooldown on my computer is displaying something different from the server, then it's actually going to go with the ultimate cooldown that the computer is displaying instead of the server, even if the server may be right. This meant that I had an extra 20 to 30 seconds on the cooldown of my ultimate, which is horrible.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
This game is now over an hour long. Although my in-game timer was actually displaying that it was only like 50 minutes. And I was like, how's this only like 50 minutes? DESYNC. DESYNC. Moving in stealth. Kill them both. Because... Switch ult. Pick up the fruits. Surprised I didn't kill the crab. Oh well. Come over to here, and I think we're going to end really soon. I hope we're going to end really soon. I'm tired of recording this. Emo teleports in, and we just kind of go, go, go. No, no, no. No, Zareth. Bad Zareth. Zareth, no sniping. I'm surprised I dodged all of those, because I've been not dodging every skill shot all game. Kill them. And then at this point I'm kinda like nope, because my ultimate is still displaying as down for another 30 more seconds. Or no, not another 30 more seconds, it's like another 10 at that point. And then Shyvana goes back in, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we can go now. My ultimate is actually displaying that it's back up now. And then we win the game. I'm very surprised with how that game turned out, being a victory for us. Because of the desync issues that I was having. Just so you know, if I go into overview, we have gold advantage, and then when I disconnect, they start taking gold advantage. They take a severe gold advantage. What does this say? Red has the gold advantage here. We were red. Blue should be the one having the gold advantage. Oh well. And then blue takes the advantage, red takes the advantage, blue takes the advantage, and blue ends, and we end the game. This was a very interesting game because of the DESYNC. I'm actually quite surprised that we won this game. And then if I go into graphs, actually didn't have the highest damage to champions in the game. That was Xerath. And next was Teemo, and then Shyvana, and then me. So that was actually really not a good thing, but I feel like I would have had more damage if it weren't for the DESYNC, because my ultimate would have been coming off cooldown 20 to 30 seconds faster, like the server was displaying that it was. This DESYNC issue was really weird. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!